guys, we're going to be talking about living cleaner in the home with my old yet new ebook that I have created a while ago. It's one of my most downloaded items on my website. I have updated it for current stuff and added some stuff and made a wonderful new cover, which makes me happy. So living cleaner in the home, all about homemade cleaners made of safe and simple ingredients. So let's talk about them, all right? So in the ebook, if you download it, it kind of has a table of contents. It also has the intro of why I wanted to make this book and how I've been living cleaner in my own home for many years. I remember when I first was born, and they start walking around on the, hanging on to every single thing, and you were using Pledge or Windex and stuff like that, and I know that was full of harsh and harmful chemicals that are just terrible for you. They're touching all the stuff, and guess what they're doing? Of course, their hands are in their mouth the whole time. So I said, I cannot do this anymore. I found ways to clean the home very effectively, but safe, simple ingredients, and the best part is that it's cheap, which is awesome, right? So that's how I got started. So here is the supplies needed. Every link is clickable, where you can go ahead and buy it from my one of my Amazon links. That's appreciate you. That's just kind of a way to support the channel by clicking on those links and getting those. And a lot also comes from Azure Standard, and I absolutely love Azure Standard. They have a great way of vetting the products that they put on their website, so I don't have to do as much research. They've already did a lot of the work for me, and they have great organic choices. And I happen to run a drop up in northern Michigan that I love the people that I get to see once a month for about 10 minutes while we get to unload a boatload of food and random other stuff off the back of a semi-truck. So you can check them out as well. I also did a spotlight on vinegar, because vinegar is just, here, let's go in my cupboards and find the vinegar here. Ta-da, that's my cupboard. I get my vinegar from Azure Standard. You can certainly get it from anywhere you want. I have actually just been able, I'm just going to spend a little bit more money. I'm going to buy organic vinegar because, again, it's kind of the same concept. I'm constantly cleaning my counters and then putting my food on the counter, all my doughs and stuff like that, and working the dough, cutting things on it, stuff like that. So, and I am a bona fide prude, am I not? So I actually have been able to locate this at Azure Standard. Organic distilled white vinegar, it is 11%. Your typical stuff from your other store is 5%. You can still use that as well. This is 11, so it'll got the extra power. So if you use this for canning, which I do a lot of, and for some of my cheese making, I have to make sure I cut this back in half according to what the recipe calls for, because there is a big difference in it. But it's good, it smells good. I like the smell of vinegar. If you do not like the smell of vinegar, you can go ahead and add in any type of your essential oil. Lemon, lemongrass, tea tree oil, and cedar wood are all really good at disinfecting and giving, that vinegar a different smell, so you don't have to smell it. I have some friends who are like, oh, please don't make me smell of vinegar. Just add a couple drops of essential oil into what you think is good for you, and then you're good to go. Okay. My favorite my favorite spray jars are these amber glass jars. I was so thrilled to be able to find them. I am definitely a glass prude. I cannot stand plastic. So everything, I just keep switching everything out to turn into glass or stainless steel. All of our plates, we're doing the same way as well. This comes in a 2-pack of spray bottles. It also comes with, if I can open this up, it comes with the lids to put that type of lid back on it, or it comes with these fabulous sprays as well. It comes with stickers if you would like to put it on there. You can also download my stickers that kind of are fancy, that say exactly what they are, that covers everything that is in this book. But they are lovely little bottles that come nice and packaged up for us, and you just go ahead and can use whatever. They hold quite a bit amount in there. They never seem to get gummed up or clogged up or anything like that, and they've just been working really well, and I use them for a variety of things, which is our first thing is my all-purpose cleaner. It is literally just vinegar and water, and again, you can add the essential oil. I use this mainly for cleaning my countertops constantly. It just makes me feel better. I will clean anything else in the house as well. If it's wood, then I will go ahead and do furniture polish after I do the all-purpose cleaner. So simple, easy. Some vinegar, some water, and you're good to go with a good cleaner, healthy, easy. I also like to make my own laundry detergent, and typically your laundry detergent recipes that are out there, they call for Phil's naphtha. I have gone to the EWG, the Environmental Working Group.com there, and they do not give it a good rating. I can just tell by looking at it, it's probably not rated really good, or it has some chemical in it that I do not want to use. So I started off years ago using Dr. Bronner's bar soaps. There's the baby one that has no scent. You can buy the ones that have scents in it, that's okay. I happen to make my own soap made out of lard, which just lathers up wonderfully. So we can use that in the laundry recipe as well. But you just need to grate it up like a cheese grater. You can do it by hand, or you can do, I get the food processor and I do a couple bars at a time. So I have a lot on hand. And you're just mixing equal parts of the washing soda, the borax, and then your grated soap or whatever. And I use a tablespoon per load. And then you've got your homemade laundry detergent, which is lovely. I like to also make hand soap and dish soap, which is kind of like almost the same thing. For the hand soap, you can use any type of, you can buy a specific hand soap, but I get the Castile soap. I use a quart glass jar, and then I get a foaming pump lid that fits onto the quart jars, and then you just fill up this much of the Castile soap, the remainder of water. That way it's so frugal to just use this much soap instead of like all those wonderful soap containers that you buy, and then it's plastic and it gets thrown out and then it's in a landfill somewhere. This way I'm using a quart jar. I buy a big jug of like a Dr. Bronner's or Azure Standard I'm switching over to. Of the Castile soap, that lasts forever, and then it foams up and pumps up, and we like that. Sometimes it gets clogged up, so you may have to kind of run hot water through, or you'll learn to use a little bit less soap and a little bit more water. That kind of works the same as the dish soap as well. I will buy the dish soap from Azure Standard, which is new for me, and so I'm excited to go ahead and try that. But I've bought anything that's free and clear, like from Palm Olive or 7th Generation, stuff that I know doesn't have everything in it, like dish soap or like Dawn dish soap, because I do not appreciate, I appreciate how it works, the Dawn, but I do not actually want to use it because I know it's full of really harmful chemicals. So I'm switching over to Azure Standard. And again, you're doing the same thing. It's a glass jar. You've got the foaming lid. You have to make sure it's a foaming pump lid so it foams. I don't know, it's just nicer than a big squirt stream coming out. You do this much dish soap, the rest of it water. Talk about frugal, and you're still washing your dishes with hot water. It's all good. All right, so then dishwasher detergent, you use borax, the washing soda, which both those items come from, all the big box stores. I was about to say their name, but any of the big box stores you can locate those things from. And then you're also using citric acid. Citric acid I also use for canning and for cheese making, actually. So I always have those things on hand. You're just adding those together, and then you just need, I only use like a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons in my well of my dishwasher, and that's all I need. Let's see. And for the rinse aid that's in there, I will do vinegar in the little rinse aid pot, the little whole thing. I don't know if yours has it, but mine does. So I will do vinegar, and sometimes I will try to find a healthy alternative from, I think I'm going to be trying Truly Free. They have a great website with lots of stuff that I'm venturing and trying out, like their laundry detergent. I've decided to try it. What comes with it? Their glass or toilet bowl cleaner. So I guess if you don't want to make your own homemade, I would probably recommend Truly Free for pretty much every cleaning product. I'm not an affiliate for them, but they have really good stuff. Use all plant-based stuff, and they explain what everything is, and they are a local company in Michigan, so I'm kind of excited to support them, and I've been trying out some of their stuff, and I do like that. So I think they have a rinse aid that's what would be on my list to get in my next order, to go ahead and try that. Okay, the next thing is furniture polish. This is super easy too. Again, I love this, and you can tell it's just olive oil and vinegar. That's all there is. A cup of olive oil and a cup of vinegar, and you can go ahead and use your essential oils as well. And you just got to make sure it shakes up. It's like, you can't really mix the olive oil and water together, right? There's that whole saying. So vinegar, cleaning olive oil is that the shiny and protective type thing. I use it on my, my husband's grandmother's dining room table that has been passed down to us. It's in beautiful shape. It's that heavy wood. So I use that after I do my all-purpose spray to get off stuff. I go ahead and use this and it shines it up. I have some other wood items as well. You could use it for all the wood products behind, you know, or the doors or whatever else you guys have in your area. It works good. You're only using the super clean stuff. You've got vinegar, olive oil, so you're good to go, and these awesome cool things. And again, you can add the essential oils if you need to go ahead and do that. Now, if you have any wood type products like a cutting board or a knife handle that has the wood, what else is made out of wood? Anyways, so you want to go ahead and clean this first like you normally would clean it with some really hot water. I've seen people do like a lemon and salt scrub depending on how dirty it is, but usually hot water can cut through a whole lot of stuff. And then you're going to want to go ahead and make the wood butter. Now this is probably the hardest thing that you're going to have to make if you decide to go ahead and do it, but it works wonderfully. There is a video link on the other page that shows exactly how I apply it and take it off. But you need coconut oil, beeswax, and a kitchen scale. And then I like anything I'm making with beeswax, like my lotion bars or my salves or this wood butter. You want to use a dedicated pan, pot, and spoon because once beeswax gets melted on something, it is just nearly impossible to get off. So grab something from any of the thrift stores so you have that on hand. And you're going to mix those, melt those, mix those together, and then you get a beautiful wood butter that you will slather on and eventually scrape off. And again, you can look at that link to look exactly what that is. But this is some super safe, easy stuff. If you don't want to make it yourself, actually it's just so frugal, just go and make it yourself. If there's stuff that I have not covered, like toilet bowl cleaner, you could probably use the all-purpose spray for anything in your kitchen. I have gone ahead and actually spent some money to buy it from Truly Free that I really like, that clean the toilet really great, made, again, out of plant-derived things that I found very safe. I have used them to make, to try out their dishwasher and their laundry, so sometimes I'll use that as well, but 95% of the time I'm using this stuff that I've made myself because I've been doing it for so long. I know that it works, and it's cheap, and it's safe, and I trust myself, so I'm going to go with that. So I hope you enjoyed this. Go to the link, download this, click on those links. Again, if you get something from Amazon or sign up for Azure Standard, that's just a way to support me and my channel to continue being able to do this for you guys. It's such a small amount, but it really helps, and it feels good that people are listening and paying attention and supporting. So appreciate you guys. Let's go live clean.